Hi, this is Ralph Booth, the attorney for the city today. Can you all hear me? Just testing microphone.
Yes, we can.
Thank you.
All right, we can get started. Would anyone like to do the call of order? I know our chair, Miss Atkins is not here, but will anyone fill in her place today? You will? Oh,
You did really good last time.
you did.
All right.
Thank you.
Call to order tax equipment fund and
Ms. Williams? Mr. Vanderworth? Mr. McLean? Mr. Norwood? We have a quorum.
Okay, wonderful. So I'd just like to do a little bit of an introduction since it's been a while since we've met. So this program was created by the CRA to support revitalizing blighted residential and commercial properties in the CRA districts by providing financial assistance for exterior improvements. It focuses on projects that need urgent rehabilitation where property owners can proceed without fully depending on grant funds and that have a strong chance of successful completion. The project provides cost share funding with the following reimbursement structure: 50% reimbursement for projects under 50,000 and a maximum of $25,000 for projects 50,000 or more. To be eligible, a project must be located within the district, involve new work and is not retroactive, requiring extensive repairs to obtain a certificate of occupancy, address code violations, or eliminate visual blight, be completed by a licensed contractor or professional, be a taxable property, have no prior year of funding, and have a complete application and score at least a 35 out of 50 from each TIFAC member. Committee members, please note that there is a new scoring criteria this time around, and you will be able to ask questions to the property owners, but no formal presentations will be allowed. And I think I've spoken to all of you, but just as a reminder, in the pocket of your binder, there is the new application. I'm sorry, I made a mistake and I missed someone. So the 101 and 101, 111 11th, I'm sorry, 101 and 111 South 10th is included in your binder now. And just please use the scorecard on top of that. Thank you. And one more note, we do have substitute counsel, Mr. Ralph Brooks, in place for Miss West today in her absence. All righty, well, we will get started. So 101 and 111 South 10th, can you please come up? Thank you. And if there's any questions, you all may ask them.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Thanks for considering this.
Please state your name.
Oh, Dave McClymont. My wife and I bought the property at St. John's and South 10th about 2 years ago. And we inherited a lease. It was a bar when we first bought it. And then we terminated that lease it'll be a year in August. And so we've been doing a lot of internal renovations. We got a boutique that moved in January. And then we're expanding. There was a building that was been vacant for 10 years. The two buildings are connected. And so we're in the process of remodeling that interior for more retail and a small bakery. And now the grant is more about the exterior. So now that we've kind of done a lot of work on the inside, we want to clean up the outside. And there's photos in there about, there's a flower bed that's pretty neglected and railroad ties that are deteriorated, and we want to improve the parking lot in front of the retail store. So it's the grant's more focused on the outside appearances.
This question that I did have, looks like I found my answers in the packet. Where you had some to be determined, to be determined on a couple of them, the estimates as well as that was on the steel, it's correct in the asphalt.
Yeah, I got.
Saw the bid that you got here.
Okay.
I also saw the bid that got on the other to be announced as well, so I'm good.
Okay, good. Okay, thank you.
Okay, great. Let's do the scoring for that. So if we can, I'd like to start with the urgency of rehabilitation, and we can just go across and we'll go through each column if that's okay. If Mr. Norwood, you'd like to start?
20 urgency of rehabilitation.
16.
Redevelopment impact,
Redevelopment impact, 8.
10.
7.
alignment with program goals,
10.
7.
and then for financial capacity, I forgot to mention it at the beginning, all of the applicants did prove their financial capacity, so everyone will get 10, or I'm sorry, a 5 today on that. Sounds good? Great.
Yep.
All right, we have 111 North Fourth.
Have a page number that one begins on. So
Let's see.
that way.
Absolutely, I can
It
share
would
it
be
with you.
page number. I have it right here.
23.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Can you pull that down a little bit? There you go.
That work?
Yes.
State your name.
I'm Marcia B. Kraft. My husband, Tom B. Kraft, and I purchased Elsie Bells last June the 1st. In the inspection report, there was a lot of items that were revealed. However, the extent of them has become more apparent as we've gone through the last 11 months, 12 months. Some of the issues that we have to do with the front of the building. One of the sconces is completely broken and is now not operating. So to keep the look, we need to replace all 3 of the sconces. There is a lot of deterioration in the lanai area by the front door of the ceiling. So that kind of opens it up to moisture and more termites. The front door needs to be refurbished. The stained glass in the front of the building is kind of rumored to be Tiffany glass. I know that it cannot be replaced. Found a company in St. Augustine that is willing to dismantle the glass and resolder it. And they're going, excuse me, they're going to encase it on both sides so that hopefully to protect it. That's on the front doors, which I'd like to keep. However, they have been painted over and over and over. So I did find a company that's willing to come in and refurbish those. It's probably going to take about 3 months to 9 months for them to rebuild the stained glass. In the meantime, they're going to put a temporary window in or temporary barrier in for the doors. There's an additional door on the other side of the display area that is the frame and the, I call it a transit window, but I'm not sure that's what it's called, have been boarded up. All of that has been eaten away by termites and needs to be refortified. Again, to refurbish that door and put it back in place. In the back area, there is a sign that is obsolete on the LC Bell's building. We've ordered it's a canvas sign, same size to replace that one that just says LC Bell's Antique Mall. But the windows in that back area, because they had previously put in a window unit, which is totally, the frame is totally termite infested and literally falling apart. I mean, it just goes on and on and on, all the little things that need to be fixed in that building.
Are there any questions? If no question, none? All right, wonderful. Let's move forward to scoring if that's okay. All right, would we like to start at the other end? Would you like to start?
Sure.
Great.
On the urgency of rehabilitation needs, I'm saying 15.
Development impact?
7.
Alignment with program goals?
7.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Next, we have 717 St. John. And that will start on page 71.
Good afternoon. My name is Jeannie Pierce. My husband and I, Keith, own the property at 717 St. John's Avenue. As LC Bells explained, we have the same problem in our building, termites, and more termites. So we have proposed to replace the facade of that with new pressure treated wood and change the doors out. We also the proud owners of the ugliest awning in Palatka. So we'd like to change that out as well. New paint. New windows.
Are there any questions?
Is this building, currently occupied?
It is
Did you-
not. It is not. We hope to lease it for retail or either office space.
Do we have any other questions from the board? All right, great. Then we will start with scoring. Would you like to start?
10.
Eighteen.
Redevelopment impact.
8.
Ten.
Alignment with program goals.
10.
Eight.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So next we have 801 St. John's Avenue. That'll begin on your page 96.
Good afternoon, Gabrielle Gunn, submitted the application for 801 St. John's Avenue. The overall goal of this project is to create an inviting environment that encourages community engagement and outdoor activities. This project, as a whole, will be adding 35 to 40 jobs to the community. And the specifics of the fascia for this project will include irrigation, landscaping, fencing, pavers, exterior brick facade.
Are there any questions? All right, let's move forward with the scoring. Urgency of redevelopment needs. I'm sorry, rehabilitation needs, excuse me, 23. Got it. Thank you.
15.
And 18.
Great. Redevelopment impact.
10.
10.
Alignment with program goals.
10.
8.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next, we have 715 Reed, and that'll be on page 128.
I'm Jeremy Alexander, 134 Timber Lane, Palatka, Florida, here on behalf of Revitalize Palatka and Ms. Kathleen Mount.
Are there any questions? Okay.
Just curious, is the building empty now?
It is,
Okay.
yes, sir. Yep, we've
know they were
already started
storing-
working on the landscaping and improving that. It's been an eyesore for quite some time. Yes, sir.
They've been storing cars there.
Yes, sir.
If that's all, we can move forward with the scoring. So urgency of rehabilitation needs.
20.
Okay.
15.
21.
Redevelopment impact.
10.
10.
Alignment with program goals.
10.
10.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we have 120 Kirkland. And that will be on page 146.
Hello, my name is Warren Berry. I'm the owner at 120 Kirkland, and I'm in the middle of a full renovation of it from inside and out.
Someone currently living in there?
No, it's not livable yet. I had it tinted to kill all the termites, took a lot of termite damage. And then I've had it reframed and I just finished the plumbing rough end right now. So there's no drywall or anything. Hopefully it'll be complete around January is my goal.
Any other questions? No other questions? We will move forward with scoring.
Thank you.
Alrighty, thank you. All right, so urgency of rehabilitation needs.
18.
16.
Great. Redevelopment impact.
5.
Thank you. Alignment with program goals.
10.
7.
Thank you. All right, next we have 616 Kirby.
Good day.
We-
My name's Alan Henschel. I live at 616 Kirby Street. The house that is on the agenda there. Basically, I'm looking for a paint job, repair to the siding of the house. I've had some moisture problems inside the house due to failing siding. So I really would like to get this done soon. We haven't gotten into the teeth of hurricane season yet, but it's coming. Do you have any questions?
Great, if no questions, we will move forward with scoring. So urgency of rehabilitation needs.
15.
20.
15.
You said 15.
15.
Oh, got it, thank you. Redevelopment impact.
10.
5.
Alignment with program goals.
7.
All right, thank you.
Thank
So-
you.
Thank you. We have 622 Emmett. And that'll be on page 201. Would you like to say a few words about your project?
We've lived there for 25 years. It was owned by Mr. Leck. He was an accountant at the Cypress Mill. No, ma'am, we want to paint. We need to paint. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Commissioner Norwood.
Any questions from the board? No, okay, wonderful. Let's move forward with scoring. Urgency of rehabilitation needs.
12.
Redevelopment impact.
5.
7.
8.
Alignment with program goals.
7.
5.
Thank you. Perfect.
So when do we know? I've got a question. When do we know something?
So as I'm sitting here, I'm adding up all the scores and based off that, so the magic number for us is going to be 105.
Mhm.
Anyone that scores a 105 or greater will make it to the CRA meeting, which will be August 11th, where they will choose funding amounts for all of the applicants. That agenda will be posted on Monday.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All righty, and then our next one, just give me one moment. It's gonna be Miss Cheryl Daly. Is she here? Miss Cheryl Daly? Okay, so we will move on from that one. So we will go to 250, on page 254, it's gonna be 212 Dodge.
Hello, my name's Dennis Byrne. I own 212 Dodge Street. I'm applying to, there's actually a mistake on my application. Says remove the existing cypress siding and replace with existing novelty cypress. I have a rather unique cut on my, this is a sample of the original novelty cut. And it is actually heart pine, not cypress. But you cannot get heart pine siding today. So I'm going to have cypress novelty siding cut to match this. So the house has the original look from 1890s when it was built. The proposal I submitted from my contractor just shows a lump sum for material. If I could, I'd like to submit this is the proposal for the siding by itself that is included in my contractor's quote. Could I submit this?
I'm sorry, will you say what it is one more time?
So this is the quote from Florida Cypress
Okay,
that is the amount for the siding that is included in the lump sum.
okay.
So from the outside, the house does not look that bad, but inside you can see some of the pictures of water damage. And since I've submitted, if I could, there's a particular area here. I have photos where.
So I think what we'll do for today is we will take those into consideration at this time. Some of the things you're sharing with us, but I can't add it to what they have in front of them, but I can make sure to include it for the CRA meeting.
Okay, so. One second, please.
But if you want to just describe it, because they do have the photos in their packet and up on there, but if you would like to talk a little bit about it or see if they have any questions.
Sure. Yeah, if we could go through the photos, because number one, it will show my commitment to restoring this house for the next 130 years. Termite damage, I had to pull the entire second story flooring and replace all the floor joists inside because of termite damage. The whole inside of the house is gutted down to wall studs and siding. First floor flooring was pulled. Subfloor, you can see some of the rot in the flooring there. Plywood subfloor installed both first floor, second floor. The first floor floor joists were also doubled up. Foundation work, I've had probably 90 linear feet of foundation beams replaced, 10 additional piers, 12 piers were knocked down. At one point, the house was up on 8 20-ton jacks. Piers were knocked down, proper footers built. So I'm doing a complete foundation up restoration. My problem is now I'm getting ready to do the kitchen with the water damage that I get when it rains on the inside. And I think there's some pictures of the water stains and water damage. There's floor rot joist or floor joists that are rotted. Here's some of the rot from the outside. Here's some of the termite damage on the inside. Termites started at the bottom and worked their way all the way up to the top of the house over the 130 years.
You all have any questions? No.
You've been working on this for quite a while, haven't you? I drive through there.
I bought the house 3 years ago this August. So I have gutted the original house interior down to studs. There's a picture right there. If you're familiar with the neighborhood, there was a house that had burned down over on Emmett Street, roof had burned off.
Right.
At my age, I gutted, there's pictures of what that house looked like before and what it looked like after I got done. And I repurposed that wood into heart pine tongue and groove flooring. I cut enough flooring to do the original first floor of the house in brand new 140-year-old heart pine lumber. The same thing with the steps, the house that was just demoed across from Hammock Hall. My contractor is the contractor that took that house down. And I was able to get, the subroof was done in 1x12. My new steps, my treads and risers are 140-year-old antique heart pine treads and risers for the new steps. The problem that I'm having and what makes this so urgent is that the kitchen's getting ready to be redone. I have to put insulation and drywall in that section before the cabinets can go up. With the rain and the water damage that I get on the inside of the siding, and some of the pictures show it, my contractor's telling me you're just creating a condition for mold until you get the siding done. As the house settled over 100+ years, there are now gaps in the siding. So this proposal would strip off the old siding, put weatherboard up, vapor barrier, and the brand new cypress siding, and it would restore this house for the next 130 years.
Are we ready to?
With this urgency, the workaround that I have to do with my contractor, since I cannot reschedule the kitchen, is that I'm going to have to put a tarp and weatherproof the outside of that section of the house to prevent any moisture from getting in, while leaving the rest of the house open. When it rains, it gets wet, and because it's open and so hot, I mean, it dries out. But these additional pictures show you how bad the water comes in.
Yes.
So,
Thank you, Mr. Brennan. Thank you.
I'm sorry to take your time. Thank you.
It's okay. All right, are we ready to score? Any other questions? All right, let's move forward with scoring. We'll start with urgency of rehabilitation needs. I'm sorry, I lost track. Who's
Ms. Williams.
Thank you. Ms. Williams,
20.
thank you.
15.
18.
Redevelopment impact,
10.
8.
6.
alignment with program goals,
10.
10.
8.
and then we're all set. Thank you all so much.
Can I get an approval on the minutes, please?
Oh, yes, we need that. Absolutely.
I was at the very
No,
beginning.
you're absolutely right.
Oh, what?
Approval of the minutes. We got excited and skipped that at the beginning. I apologize.
They'll be the May 22nd, 2024 and the January 14th, 2025 minutes, please.
Approval for the May 22nd, 2024 minutes and the January 14th, 2025.
Here, I got a question. I know I wasn't here the last meeting.
Mhm.
You guys here last-
I'm not sure if I was here at the last one or the missed the one before.
You were, you two were here at the last
Okay.
one. Yes.
Can you pass the gavel and you said you got. That way, we have, because you guys know more about the accuracy of the minutes.
Oh.
than I do.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna do that, but we didn't do that. We didn't approve the minutes when we was here.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
It was missed again.
On both times.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some passed. So,
Is there a motion to accept the minutes of the last meeting, May 22nd and the January 14th meetings?
Move that we accept.
second.
It's been moved by,
John.
John, second by Lasagna. Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Right.
All opposed? Motion carries. Pass the gavel back to you.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Do we need to go back to the public comment?
Yes, ma'am.
Get the public comment?
Actually, I just got one if you don't mind. I don't know if it will change my score at all, but.
it can't be on anything related to the
Okay,
items
anything
discussed.
at the house?
Correct, correct.
Okay. Can't blame me for trying.
That note, I believe we're in committee direction in regard to this committee.
Yes, so,
There'll be an opportunity for the public to speak on the applications in front of the CRA board when it comes up there. Also, they can speak there. So remember your comment.
yes, thank you. So for the next meeting, so I changed the, with approval from the CRA board, I changed the format of the grant quite a bit, just to make it a little bit easier, on the applicants to be able to provide all of the same information. And one of those things was to make it easier on staff, is we're only gonna do one cycle a year. Based off my research, it was getting a little difficult to keep up with, who still had the opportunity to claim their funds, what projects were still open. So what we had decided, we're going to do one cycle a year to fall on the fiscal year. So the plan is at the CRA meeting on August 11th, based off of everyone that received a score of 105 or greater, we'll make it to that meeting where the board will score and rank the applicants. After that, it'll go to the city commission for ratification. It'll just be on the consent agenda. And we'll be able to start signing the grant agreements right after that. So the goal of that is everyone will have an opportunity to complete their applications. Complete their projects prior to the fiscal year ending. So every fiscal year, we're able to expend the funds, and if there's anything to roll over, we roll it over for the following year. Yeah, just wanted to share that update with you. Is there any feedback? I know at the last meeting, I got some wonderful feedback, and I feel like I did take that into consideration, but if there are any other things, I would love to know, because this is an evolving program.
You and I once spoke about, it's nice for us to know at some point, or maybe come down and ask for the information as to what awards we're ultimately making.
Absolutely, and yes, I will, what I'll do after this meeting is I will share last year's, because I know I shared it with you, but I'll share it with everyone else, and then I'll do the same once we award this year's.
I guess he is, if you put some packet, physical packet out to the board members earlier and put tabs in to separate, so you have an opportunity to actually review it in the tabs itself rather than trying to review it electronically, because it makes it a lot more difficult.
Of course.
With this.
Of course, absolutely. We'll definitely have tabs. We did have the packets available for pickup when I emailed it to you. It was here and ready, but I will definitely make sure there's tabs in it for next time. It's okay, no worries. Just, but just, just know they're here and ready for you. On my signature of my email is my number. Please feel free to call me at any time. Thank you.
We have one question, one that speak that skip, that means that one would not be scored this time.
Correct.
One other question. Are we going to tally up the scores today? I'm quite sure the applicants are.
Absolutely. Yes, if I will have just one more moment to add up the last one, then I can share what all of the scores are. Thank you. No pressure. Okay. So for 101 and 111 South 10, I have 120. For 111 North 4th, I have 116. For 717 St. John's, I have 109. For 801 St. John's, I have 127. For 715 Reed, I have 130. For 120 Kirkland, I have 110. For 616 Kirkland, I have 114. For 622 Emmett, I have 98. And for 212 Dodge, I have 120.
Other actions needed. Do I have a motion to approve?
Thank you, Mr. Brooks.
We'll be in for a year and it's great for that.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah.